What's going on, guys? My name's Mitch Robs, and today we are going to be doing Tunnel East, but this is going to be for Flex Amp and Imp Amp users. So if you have both of those amplifiers, this is going to be perfect for you. So I do hope you guys enjoy this video as I put a lot of work into it. This is relatively cheap and it's going to be a fun little build. So if you like this video, leave a like on the video and consider subscribing to my channel, as well as consider going and following my TikTok. I made one recently and I post videos over there, so go check it out. As well as I have a supporter creator code, Mitch_Robs_. It really helps out the channel and it really helps me upgrade my setup as I've been putting a lot of work into it. As well as, join my Discord and stuff like that. So today we're going to be doing Tunnel East with Imp and Flex. And realistically, this isn't too hard of an amplifier, but because we don't have Northwest or Sinkhole, which depending on which one you don't have, you are going to have the big smasher wave on wave 23 on this, and most of the majority of the mini boss waves are going to be on this amplifier, so we have to take those into account. So we are going to have a smasher bridge and we will have a mini boss TP loop on this amplifier, and it's going to be really a simple tunnel, right? For Flex North, we built a very massive spawn trap because that amp has to be beefy, right? There's just a lot going on with Flex North, so a lot of this build is already taken into account with Flex North, so that's why this is going to look like it's not very much. So let's go over the structures for it. Tunnel East, it's going to use 27 traps. Wow. It's going to use 4,080 metal and 68 structures for metal for 95 total metal, or 95 total structures overall. It's really deflated because of the Flex North video, but I'm going to act like it's really cheap because I think it's fun. So we're going to go over the traps for this. We're going to have a sound wall with all durability, 2 reload, 1 sound wall with all durability, blue reload, legendary reload, 1 sound wall with all durability, purple reload, legendary reload, 3 wall darts with crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload speed, durability, 3 wall darts with crit rating, double crit damage, damage, durability, 1 broadside with crit rating, crit damage, reload, damage, durability, 2 broadsides with crit rating, double crit damage, damage, durability, 2 wall dynamos with crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload, heals builds attached, 2 gas traps with crit rating, crit damage, 2 durability perks and effect duration, 2 gas traps with crit rating, double crit damage, damage, effect duration, 2 ceiling zappers with crit rating, double crit damage, damage, durability, 3 wooden floor spikes with double crit rating, double crit damage, heals bells attached, 2 tar pits with all durability, and 2 retractable floor spikes with crit rating, double crit damage, damage, durability. So 27 traps in total. So it's not actually that bad to go gather for this. So I hope you guys enjoy this as I put a lot of effort into the editing and stuff like that. So let's go on to the build guide. What's going on, guys? My name is Mitch Robs, and today we're going to be going over Tunnel East today. And this is going to be for if you have Imp Amplifier and the Flex North connection. So this is Tunnel Amplifier right here, and it's our D amplifier in Canny Valley Endurance. Well, it's not going to be D for you, but it's definitely my D, and it's a big D. Just kidding, it's not a big D. I have a very mediocre D. Anyways, let's continue on with this. So we have built Flex North for if you have Imp Amplifier, and as you can see, this is a pretty shitty cross spawn. Like, we have a lot built, and the spawn trapping is already pretty much built. So I would highly recommend, if you guys do want to build this, build the Flex North first. You're gonna have so much easier of a time once you build that, building this Tunnel East, than trying to piece it together from here. So we're gonna go over some Tunnel East spawns, right? So, why is this called Tunnel Amp, you might ask? Well, there's this tunnel, there's that tunnel, there's a tunnel over here, there's fucking lot of tunnels, so that's why it's called Tunnel Amp. So, normally, for my base, I would have no Flex Amplifier, so there wouldn't be a cross spawn, so I would bring them through this watery area, just because it's a little bit longer of pathing, and you can get more out of it, with like wall darts, wall dynamo combos, but for this particular setup, I do have spawn trapping over that, and there's spawns over there, so we can't really do that. So we have this block off from our Flex North video, and that's going to be blocking off this area. we're gonna block off this area off over to this right over here, and it's semi-blocked off, but we're gonna have to add more block off to it. And we're gonna bring them through this little middle section right here, and we'll have a smasher bridge, and we'll have just a good amount of stuff there. So let's look at the spawns. So there's gonna be spawns all the way across here, all the way around here, all the way over here, and I believe there's some spawns up here, and there's a spawn right back here on this waterfall. They're not going to come over here. Maybe assassin husks do, but if they do, they're just going to die to all these wall darts, as we have this for our assassin killers. And honestly, this is probably just the best way to do it for the flex north combination, because there is spawns right over here. So yeah, it's a shit ton of wall darts, I know, but hey, deal with it. But we're going to be covering this. So all these husks are going to want to drop down, and we're going to get them to drop down into here, cross this tile path right here, and go down the middle. So let's start doing that. I'm going to get my screenshots on ready because I was not prepared. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to place a wall right here. All right, we don't want them walking this way, and this is just going to block them from walking that way. If something does want to walk that way, we'll have healing wall dynamos there later. Let's scroll over. All right, so now we're going to add a floor right here, a ceiling above. We're going to add a little hot dog wall right here. And this is just for pathing purposes, because I don't want them getting stuck. So if we break this wall real quick, I don't want them getting stuck right here. And I don't even think they would, but it's just for pathing purposes. I don't want them getting stuck right here and breaking it, so I just want them to walk over to the left. All right. We're going to add a floor, a wall, a ceiling. All right. And we'll go deeper into the tunnel because, frankly, I take screenshots really weird. We're going to place a little low quarter wall like this, right? It's not a quarter wall per se, but it's just a low edited wall, and we'll place it right here to the right. We'll place a floor. We'll place a wall right here, a wall right here, a ceiling tile, floor, wall, wall, ceiling tile, floor, wall, wall, ceiling tile. And I want to say we're going to have some pathing tiles in here, but I just haven't scrolled through the screenshot yet. There we go. We're going to have a pathing tile right here. So that they have to walk further around this and they don't skip over this tile. And we're also going to add one right here. Actually, I think this one in particular is going to be right here. Okay, so they have to walk around this, and they're going to get into this halfway into this tile before they can skip over into this tile. So it's just a little bit of pathing. We're going to have a floor here, and then a wall, and a ceiling. All right, and I think that should be the tunnel right there, right? You don't really need much to this tunnel, if I'm being honest with you guys, because the spawn trapping is so extensive. That's why we have so much. So we're also going to come over here, and we're going to do our block off into this southeast tunnel over here, right? Because one of those things is the husks can walk up here. I don't know why they would, but they have before, and they'll walk here, break this wall, and try to go through here for flex north and for tunnel. So what we're going to do is we're going to place a cone right here, face it towards the northeast, a wall, cone facing the east, wall, cone facing the east, and a wall here. And that should be all the block off you need on this southeast side. All right? So we genuinely have, I think, almost every single structure done, except for the smasher bridge. Believe it or not, it's really not that complicated of a build. It's just taking them through the tunnel. Congrats. So we actually are going to go over the smasher bridge real quick, and then we'll go over the traps needed for this. So we're going to come right here, and we're going to place a floor. All right. Why am I doing this? Because this is where we're going to start our smasher bridge. So I'll explain the smasher bridge after we build it. And this will help out Mal of the Dead, because he was asking in my Discord and stream about smasher AI. So this will help a little bit. So we'll have a ramp right here. So the smashers, right, they're going to charge right here, and they're going to charge the amplifier, right? Once they do that, they're going to look for the walls within 3 connection points of the within the amplifier. They're going to walk over here, they're going to take their path up, and we're going to place a floor. There's going to be a floor right here because of the tunnel that we have for tunnel north, but we haven't built that yet. We're going to have a ramp right here, and this is going to be edited on the west side like this. All right. we're going to continue, and we're going to place a floor. We're going to place a floor here, and this is going to have the northeast side edited out. We're going to have a floor here, and this is going to have the southeast side edited out. And why do we have this, right? So the general idea of this is we're going to remake the Smasher see the amplifier. So they're going to walk around here, walk up here, and they're going to re-see the amplifier and charge it. Now, this gives them more of a disincentive to walk this bridge that we're going to give to our bait walls, because they're going to have to walk a little bit farther towards the north to get to our bridge, or to get to our amplifier. So we're going to place another floor right here to the east, a floor to the south, and the movement speed took me off. Lol. We're going to take a floor to the west, right? So we have this little gap in here. We're going to have a little low wall like this, low wall here, and we'll have low walls all around the amplifier. I like to go from the outside like this. Just superstition, I guess, at this point. I haven't actually tested if it matters. I just like to go on the outside and place them like this, because someone told me at some point, I think it was Mr. Quickshot, that it matters. So I don't know. Then we'll place a wall here, and a floor. And these walls aren't supposed to be here. I'm just a bot. All right. We're then going to place our lobber protection, right? So if lobbers are looking at your amplifier, there has to be a certain amount of like structures around it, because they're targeting the structures around your amplifier. So if you don't have enough structures around it, they're going to just go crazy on it. So we're going to place those structures around the amplifier just to add a little bit more. So we're going to place a wall, or archway here, where our charge spot from our Smasher is going to be right here. We don't want them clipping it, so we're going to have a little like half archway right here and place it on the north side, and then we're going to flip it around and we're going to place it on the west side. So if the Smasher does charge right here, they're not going to clip that little extended point of the archway. All right. I like to add a little extending piece right here for a little bit of support on it, just so in case something does happen where this breaks, it will be supported by something, as well as we're going to add another supporting piece to the Smasher bridge. And we'll get to trapping out the tunnel in a second. I just wanted to go over all the building pieces before we start trapping. So this is something I picked up from Fireburn in my Discord. It's not his tunnel or it's not his bridge or anything, but I did think this was kind of cool. And this works where if mini bosses are sometimes weird when there's 3 mini bosses or 4 mini bosses, where they'll break these particular walls, and the bridge will all fall down, right? And we don't want the bridge falling down, because then it'll take them out of their TP loop. So the way I'm going to counteract that is we're going to place connecting walls that they can't hit to another point on the terrain, to where they can't break it. So they're just going to be stuck in their TP loop because the amplifier build's still standing. So we're going to place a wall here, a wall right here, a wall here. So like those little edited low walls. We're going to take our archways. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, like this. And then we're just going to attach it with the floor. So it's just going to give the amp another little attachment piece where nothing can actually get up here and attack this floor. And it's just going to keep an attachment point there. I know it might look strange, and it definitely is strange, but hey, sometimes Fortnite's really strange like that, and we just got to deal with it. Let's have an existential crisis here. Anyways, let's get to trapping the tunnel. So I'm going to have to go right all the way back through my screenshots, because I'm not going to remember anything about this, but let's do it. So we're going to go all the way back through the screenshots, and we are going to start right here, all right? So we don't want baby husks, regular husks, whatever type of husks. We don't want them coming right through here and breaking this. So the husks that are going to do that are like maybe like a blaster or like a baby husk. And the way we're going to counteract that is we're going to have heals builds attached on our wall dynamos. So crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload speed, heals builds attached, and we're going to place 2 right here. All right? We'll have our ceiling gas trap from before. We'll come into this tunnel, and we'll also have our double durability, crit rating, crit damage, effect duration, ceiling gas trap, and we'll place it here. Now, this wall dart, it gets used a shit ton and will run out. So I highly suggest maybe adding a crit build one like this or extra durability on it. I have this as in my build. I use the crit rating, crit damage, damage, reload speed, durability one, but this is going to run out of durability. So I'm actually thinking we're going to use a higher one. So like higher durability one, or a higher, not a higher reload time, but a longer reload time one. So we're going to use the crit rating, double crit damage, durability one. All right. We have our, I want to say this is a green sound wall. I could be wrong. I don't really know what sound wall this is. I think it's all durability 1 reload. Let me see. All durability 1 reload. Yeah, definitely all durability 1 reload. So we're just going to do our normal sound walls from here on out. So we'll place our wooden floor spikes, and these just have healing on them. Crit rating, crit damage, crit rating, crit damage. They add a minimal amount of damage, but the heals builds attached really what we want. So you can just use anything with heals builds attached in the wooden floor spikes. We're going to use a blue sound wall. So this is going to be all durability, blue reload, legendary reload. We're going to place it to the right. All right. We're going to keep going forward into our tunnel, and we'll have a, I want to say an all durability 2 reload speed sound wall off right to here to the left. We will have a reload speed wall dart, and this will be facing down this tunnel, so it'll hit anything on these 3 tiles. We'll have a retractable floor spike. I don't know necessarily if it's going to be the best idea to have a retractable floor spike here, now that I'm thinking about it, but we're going to place it there anyway because it was in the build. We're going to have our normal crit build ceiling gas trap, another crit build ceiling gas trap. All right. We'll continue forward into the tunnel, and we'll have our purple reload sound walls. So purple reload, legendary reload. We'll place it off to the left. We'll have our wooden floor spikes. So let's grab our wooden floor spikes here, place them down. We'll have a broadside right here because we are in confined space like this. I just want to damage as many husks as possible with this, so it's going to be a reload speed broadside. We'll have our retractable floor spike. This is just going to be a high crit build one. Because we do have Smasher Wave on this, there will be a lot of Smashers, right? And we want to try to kill them as quickly as possible, so that's why we have as many damaging traps as we do. However, we do have a Smasher Bridge as backup in case, like, shit hits the fan. So we're going to also add a reload speed wall dart here, and then a crit build one off to the left here. We'll have another gas trap right here at the ending point. All right. And then I think we're going to have some ceiling zappers to finish off like the big badass ones. So we'll have our ceiling zappers on the last 2 tiles. So I just have these as crit rating, double crit damage, durability. Just a high crit build one. You could also use double crit rating, double crit damage to ensure you crit. But I just like these because the base damage is a lot higher. We're going to then use tar pits because I guarantee their CC uses haven't been hit if they're making it this far in the tunnel. We're going to have 2 of those tar pits. We're going to have a reload speed wall dart. So where's our reload speed? We're going to place that here. We're going to have a crit build wall dart here. And then we'll have just the high damaging broadsides because this is just like an oh shit, let's kill them type of trap. But that should be really about it for this tunnel, right? If a Smasher does make it outside of this tunnel, what's going to happen is they are going to charge from here. They're going to get stuck in the tar pit, and then they'll charge the amplifier again, then run the bridge. I do, however, want to put a healing wooden floor spike here, just in case this does take damage, because this is our way up for the Smashers off the Smasher Bridge. So they'll walk up here, they'll come over here, they'll charge, and they'll come right here. But that should be about it for the tunnel, right? Tunnel East is really not that hard with the Flex North cross spawn. It's just the spawn trapping is so complex, and that's why I highly suggest you guys go back to the Flex North video and look at that spawn trap. Before, it used to be where you couldn't build in this tunnel, and this was pretty fucked. So you'll see like the other Flex YouTubers, like I think Not Sporbat has a couple where like he'll bring them all the way over here because you just couldn't build in this tunnel, and it was really frustrating. But I do hope you guys enjoy this, and we'll have the gameplay after it. It works really well, and I hope this helps you guys complete your Canny Valley Endurance. So on to the gameplay. Peace.